Lujan, who has a state that is vitally interested in this question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate your line of questioning as well, and thank you and the ranking member for this important hearing. I want to thank our panels and our experts for being here, as well as all of the supporting teams that are with you as well. Earlier this month, the Justice Department unsealed 8 indictments charging China-based companies and their employees with crimes relating to fentanyl, with methamphetamine production, distribution of synthetic opioids, and sales resulting from precursor chemicals. While I applaud the work of law enforcement in this case, we know that this is just a drop in the bucket. And if we shut down one organization in America, another one pops up to fill the vacuum. The United States has to do a better job to prevent these transnational criminal organizations from using legitimate channels of commerce to transport their products and launder their profits. These are businesses. They're making money. Money's moving, not just to buy chemicals, but once they sell product, that money doesn't just disappear. It goes to the bad folks that are moving the product. Mr. Kimball and Mr. Mayoral, what is the DEA and HSI doing to cut off the TCOs from using our banking system and our supply chains?
Sir, within the last year, we focused a large part of our investigative effort into identifying the whole supply chain of fentanyl, from the Chinese companies that are supplying precursors to the Mexican drug cartels that are manufacturing it, and then how the companies or how money launderers are getting money back into Mexico. We're using our Attorney General exempted accounts as a pointer system. We're actually laundering money through our accounts, and we use that as a pointer system to find other money laundering groups that are also working for the cartels. It's been very successful in identifying new networks and new players and new businesses that are using that are moving drug money for the cartels.
Senator Lujan, thank you for your question. HSI, as a premier law enforcement agency, worked recently to create our cross-border financial crime center, which will bring a whole government approach, and we will be partnering with other federal law enforcement agencies, state, tribal, and local, and also with the private sector, the financial sector, specifically in the financial technology sectors, to not only work together to attack the transnational criminal organizations, and more specifically the Chinese money laundering organizations that are being used by the Mexican cartels to launder their ill-gotten gains. We will work, among other things, to build capacity at the local and state and tribal level to provide those agents in the field with the understanding and the tools to work complex money laundering investigations. We will also conduct, and we're currently doing this, conduct a proactive outreach to the financial sector and financial technology sectors to let them know what the new trends that we're seeing in regards to money laundering, so they can build more resilient anti-money laundering efforts. It's a whole government approach. Obviously, we have to partner up with the private sector, and capacity building is one of the main pillars of the creation of our center. Thank you.
Has anyone gone to jail for laundering money with the cartels in the last year in the United States?
Yes.
Yes.
Have any financial institution lost their charter for getting caught laundering money with the cartels in the United States in the last year?
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, I can't recall any recently.
I'm not aware either. The process in the United States, Mr. Chairman, is one that needs attention in this specific area. It's my understanding that when a financial institution is caught laundering money, there's an agreement with the Treasury Department that that financial institution gets to hire someone with the approval of the Treasury. I mean, give me this deal every day. And then that person gets to come up with some corrective plan for that financial institution. Look, I grew up near a dairy going home. They made money selling milk. The more milk they could sell, the better off the family did. If my cost of doing business says you're going to slap me with a $50 million fine, but I can make $100 million off the deal, I'll take the deal. Because it seems like that's what they're doing today. And I'm very concerned that in this specific area, the rules governing how enforcement actions are being carried when it comes to the money transactions, which to me, that's what this is all about, needs help and support. And I hope that through all of your expertise and the work that you do and the investigations that you conduct and how thorough they are, I remain frustrated that no charters are lost and the people that are laundering the money themselves, they don't go to jail. If you're rich enough in America, you can do whatever you want. You don't go to jail. And that's what concerns me in this space, where we all have friends, constituents, families, or loved ones from ourselves that are dying from all this stuff. But the folks making money off of it seem to be doing all right. And it frustrates me, Mr. Chairman. So I appreciate this hearing very much. I look forward to learning more from you all and doing my part to carry initiatives, legislation, ask questions, so that the entities responsible for going after that side of this business, that you have the tools you need if they're not going to do it themselves. And so thank you for the work that you do and the commitment that you made to the United States of America. And Mr. Chairman, the work that you're doing, you know better than most. You have a stellar record when it comes to standing up for people and for justice. And I'm grateful that you're here, sir, as the chair of this committee with our ranking member and all the staff that you all do. But I certainly hope that this is a place that we can find agreement and we can dig in more. I have other questions. I'll submit them into the record. Thank you for letting me go over my time.